Time there. Hi, my name is Great Uncle Pixel, and I'm here. It's time for the show. It's now 3 o'clock. Somewhere. Let's pretend it's 3 o'clock and not 3:30. And here comes the Great Uncle Pixel show. And okay, okay. I was wondering what was going on with that debug stuff down there. It's all running in the background. Yep, yep. Got speech chat open. Got my channel open so I could see and type stuff. Very important. All this stuff's important. And so, when I left coding on Friday, I had just finished doing coding stuff. Wait, no. I had just finished doing getting all the bosses, getting all their pregame shows going on. And I still think I'm going to adjust them a bit. I can see a few things but mostly I'm playing this right here now to show you what it looks like in Godot itself in the debugger. And yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. I mean, aside from the obvious hitbox visibility, which is not in the actual game. And okay, so there's that animation. That's one thing I have to fix, the animation of the explosion of that ship. Uh, that ship has been a pain in my keister since I made it, but I like the idea. I may have to redesign the sprite. The sprite is too small. Sprite is too small and it's shaped wrong. At least it's too small and shaped wrong to be the same object as all the other bosses, I think. It's messing things up. Yeah, and the other minor thing I want to fix is the Master Eye. Notice how the intro, he closes his eye, and then when the intro disappears, his eye opens. I want to do exactly the opposite of that. Oh, yes, I want to do exactly the opposite of that. I want his eye to be open during the intro and then immediately close once the actual fight starts. And then once I'm sure all the bosses are working correctly, and then there's this. which I'm pretty sure is related to everything else. Everything else here works correctly. Or does it? I think it does. Yeah, I'm in that portion of the game where I'm just doing a bunch of debugging. Let me see. Let me just let that go for a minute. Let me hide that. You don't need to see that. I mean, you do, but let me replace this with a. I'm going to replace this ship with another copy of the Big Frog and see if it still messes up. Otherwise, I just changed nothing. So yeah, see if it still messes up on the for the explosion and on the second loop. I like these guys. Okay, yeah, he seems okay. So yeah, the important part is the second loop. Does it still mess up? Oh no, I didn't update it, did I? Crud. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, I completely lost track of time today. I was doing some video editing and I looked up and went, "Oh crap, it's after 3." So I need to change that, don't I? Crud. I will update that in a moment. Stream information. My stream information appears to be blank. Why is that? That's not good. Okay, you. Okay, I'm going to pause this while I go and take a look at a stream description. Do. Oh, it still has the. Okay, okay, okay. I see what you're doing. Let's do some quick editing. Category. In my usual category. Okay, there we go. See what that did. Stream info updated. Probably okay now. Maybe. Okay, so with that out of the way, why is why is my debug still just Space Alien 83 Space GD dot line 83. Okay, line 83 is of this one. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this one anymore. While I'm here, I want to alter the initialization routine. Is this it? This is it. This is the initialization routine. If true, I thought that was there somewhere. I want to start with the eye open, and then the eye closes just as the thing ends. Perfect. Is the game still running? It says it's still running. Anyway, I want to see. Anyway, what I wanted to see before I do anything else. And by the way, hi, Il Philly. I think I said hi. I feel a little brain fried for some reason. Whoop. Just spent a lot of the morning doing editing and just lost track of time. Finally, got into the groove. Just got into the groove of doing the groove smooth McBloove. Okay, just wanna. So a little. I'm not tired. I feel very wide awake. I just feel a little frazzled, distracted. Now let's see. Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, okay, okay. Hang on. Something's not set right. That frog were too big. Hmm. Um, this guy, yeah, yeah. That's deliberate, believe it or not. He's moving at a random speed. Every frame, his speed changes. That's to keep his, partially to keep his shots from hitting in the same spots all the time. Because when I first made him, he was moving at a consistent speed, and his shot, and all I had to do was stay in one place, and none of his shots hit me. But then again, that was before I put the bouncing ball in. Yeah, the frog during the second loop is all any. It seems like every boss after the Master Eye, not every boss, but the first boss after the Master Eye is missized. So yeah, see, Master Eye's double size compared to all the other bosses. Oh man, he's Oh, I see. Okay, he shouldn't be shooting at me while during the intro. So I'll have to fix that. But something else to fix: shooting at me during the intro. Bad. Actually, I want to make sure I can't shoot him during the intro either. I don't think I should be able to. I think my shot should go through him as normal for intros. But yeah, they've got a lot of shots. Yeah, this guy's double sized for some reason. He has inherited the Master Eye's size, and I'm not sure why. Did I just type Z in a bunch of Z's? No, I didn't. Okay, so let me close this, close this, and let's head over to the boss and see what I'm doing here. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I want this. Space Res, hang on. Space Res GD 86 and 89. Let me 89 print debug shot counter. Okay. 86 print debug. So I'm going into boss. And first thing I want to do is check this. Because it should. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, I see that problem. That makes sense. That makes sense. Does not. That needs to set the scale manually because it doesn't otherwise. There we go. Wait, I need this. This is what I needed. There we go. Okay, so now that should work. And now I see the problem here. This. After the Master Eye sets motion.x to 0. So it was so the next one was this, and so its horizontal scale was 0. No one, which is why it was appearing as just a flat, two-dimensional or a one-dimensional vertical line. that should fix it. That should fix several little errors. Hmm. Muffin. That should fix little errors. Now let me see here. Let me put this back to 10 so I can look at it later. Let me see. What is the other thing that was bugging me? Right, the first boss didn't explode correctly. Fine. Oh, wait. Let me make sure. Okay, I also have to check. The Master Eye is shooting and not intro. Huh. So it should. Wait, did I just put and not intro in there? I'm not sure. Because it should not be firing during the intro. And it should not be firing during the intro. Uh, I will. It's fine. I will check this out. It's fine. Let's see here. The other thing is explosion. Close that. Close that. Function alien movement. See, this was not. Yeah, this gets set here, not other place. Okay. This is where the explosion would be. Okay. Ship hit sound. Where are my sound effects? What am I doing? No. Okay. No. No. Ship shut. Ship area. Ship. Uh, Sorry, I just tried to figure out where my where the sound effect of the regular enemies getting hit is. No, that's not it. That's not it. Shot world. Is it that one? Maybe it's that one. Oh, that's me exploding. That's what I thought. Ship world. No. Alien group one. No. Oh, interesting. Ship world. Ship shot. I'm just distracted here for a minute because something's weird. No match. Okay. Oh, it's probably in. Where is my ship? Ship blue? Oh, it's here. There it is. Oh, no. That's not it. That's the sound of the ship firing. Yeah. But it should be here. Ship play. Ship area, ship shoot sound. Yeah. Ship area, ship shoot sound. Okay. Wait. Um. Where's the thing? Am I dead? Should be. Hang on. Alien Group 1. This is where it should test to see if it gets hit. Am I hit? Yes. Space Get Child 1. Okay, so it's back up here. Oh, it's right here. I'm looking at it. No, it's not it. Yes, I did. It was, like I said, I was just like, oh, welcome back. Yes. Hi, Kage. Yeah, it's been a bit of a brain fry day for some reason. Don't know why. I woke up good mood, dancing, happy, singing, bouncing around. Then I started editing videos, and my brain went, no. And then I got really into editing videos, and so I looked up and went, oh, it's 3 o'clock. I already told this story, but I'm telling it again because I can. And I went, oh, wow, kind of just started the stream. Forgot to set the thing there. No, I won't say technology confuses me. I'd be the last one to say that. I love technology. Always have, always will. But dang, sometimes I just lose track of steps. Muffin. 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 Yeah, sorry, I was just doing a check there because I'm amused. I get this warning that this variable is not used anywhere, but it's used right here. And if I try to remove, okay, if I try to remove alien hit sound, that's it. I don't know why that was so hard to find. Okay, those are different sounds, but they both sound like balloons popping. This one's not supposed to sound like a balloon popping. I'll replace that at some point, I guess, but at least I wanted to make sure I wasn't using the same sound effect for both, which totally distracted me from what I was about to do, which was um um explosion. That's what it is. Huh. Right, motion.x equals 0. That messed up the other one. Yes, okay. What equals true, paused equals true. Speed scale equals 1.0. speed scale 1.0. That's true. Let's put it right here. Kaboom, comma, animation, comma, speed, space, comma, speed scale. I want to see. I like being under the sea. Okay, that looks right. So mainly, I'm concerned here because I uploaded this to itch.io on Friday. I should have a clink against those. I should have it make the armor sound when it hits anywhere but the right spot. Hmm. Okay, so it's anyway. I'll pause that for a minute because I want to look at the output down here. Exploded. It is explosion, and speed scale is 1.0. So it should be animating. I am not sure why it's not animating. Something here. Okay, okay. That boss and its that boss has a different scale than the rest of them. It's the only one that changes scale when it explodes. And that appears to be messing things up somehow. Okay, let's see. Let's find 10. Okay. There it is. Okay. Boss type equals 10. This is where it sets it. This is where it sets it. It must be setting it wrong. That's what it's doing. It's checking at every frame, so it's resetting the animation over and over and over again instead of playing it once. Got it. Got it. So I dummied out those 3 lines. Gonna unpause it. And I'm gonna try this again, see if the explosion explodes. Also, you get a new sound effect for hitting the evil alien ships, but I'll do that in a minute there. I want some more sound effects in general. Like a lot of the enemies should have shots, noises for their shots. But yeah, I'm gonna run it through, make sure. Now it doesn't show the explosion at all? That's not right. Even though, hang on, pause. I don't need you. Ah, it's okay, I'm fine. Anyway, let's go back up to where it said kaboom, because the kaboom is the important thing. Not there, not there. Yeah, see, because according to this, it switched to the explosion. Let's see, that's in 241, not 241. I want 346, line 346. That's why I like print debug. It shows me over here. Okay. So it does play the explosion. Hmm. I should have made sure it was exploding correctly for everyone else, too. Should be. Now I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh, I forgot I made this guy first. Well, it's okay. Let me just do some exploding. I like the eyeball. I may just have to redesign this sprite. I think I may just have to redesign it from scratch, make it look less like, but still keep that 1 pixel wide weak point. Yeah, okay, so no explosion. Hmm. I am mentally redesigning that guy as we speak. It's not going to be. Yeah, this guy again because I made it so he pops up twice. This one only takes 2 hits to kill, though. I like that the number of hits to kill is not in any way related. Okay, yeah, no explosion. No explosion. Interesting. Now let's hit this guy. See if he explodes properly. He does. Explosion routine is exactly the same for both of them, and yet. It's literally the same code. I mean, it's not like, huh. I'm very confused. Who wrote this crap code? Oh, right, damn it. It was me. But also, let me make sure whoops. Hello, Mr. I. Now, this is wrong on 2 different levels. Okay, good. At least this guy's the right size. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't have a proper explosion. The ship does not have a proper explosion, and I'm not sure why. Is it not changing the size correctly? It should be. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that. Yeah, it doesn't explode properly. I think might want to I just had a silly thought. I might want to recolor Hlad to yellow. Yeah, Master Eye, his eye is supposed to open. Mm, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I think part of the problem here is my animation. Let me mess with my animation for Master Eye. Stop, Master Eye. There we go. Now the default animation is forwards. Now the default animation forwards is the eye opening. And now I need to go in here and reverse the animations. 3, where are we? Eye open. So this is play Master Eye. Let's play backwards Master Eye. Now I have to check to make sure that works correctly. Space. So I'm going to do that by making the Master Eye the very first enemy. But I also, yeah, I'm just doing kind of random stuff today as it occurs to me. I've got a little bunch of little details to fix. And what was the other thing I wanted to check? Right, I forgot. Right. Firing. Let's see here. Boss type 1. Yeah, this is now. Oh, I don't want 10. I want boss type equals 2. There we go. Okay, let me check this. Boss type equals was false. If I open and not intro and not paused, let's try throwing that in there. Because it should not be firing during the intro. Perfect. Ow. Yeah, this version only has 4 hit points because I haven't changed it from. Just want to check all these bosses again. I think I started to say and I didn't finish. I had a problem. I uploaded this to itch.io on Friday. Yeah, of course it was Friday. And when I tested it out there, the first boss didn't load. It just showed the explosion animation, and he was shooting at you, but that was it. I couldn't destroy him, and I couldn't pass him. It didn't show the intro animation properly, or at all. It didn't have the text intro, and it didn't kick into the part where I could actually attack him. So the game soft locked there. Good, good. Can't shoot him while it's during the intro, and his eye immediately closes. Good, good. Oops. Guy's tough as hell. Make his shot a little slower, I think. Since that's the slow version of his shot. Yeah, Master Eye. And then his eye closes. Yes. So I want the bonus ship. Let's see here. The bonus ship. I don't want it to come out. I don't want it to come out during the intro. Boom. That's fine. Okay. It's fine. Anyway. Hmm. Let's see. Delta. Right, that's the other thing I want to do at some point, but that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, where's the thing that causes it? If not Space Boss. I want. It's not space boss. Okay. So I need space. Hang on. Space dot get child 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Space get child 8 dot intro, and if not paused, intro. Error boss. Oh dear. When you Yeah, you're hilarious. I bet you think you're hilarious. Oh. Okay. So, your child 0 intro. Okay. Oh, I've had the wrong window up this whole time, but not exactly the wrong. Okay. Did it crash? Ship 1.cd. It's counted somewhere, didn't I? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought I said 9. I guess I typed 8. So let me restart. Okay. Right, okay, there we go. Now it's correct. He says, "Oh, wow, hold on. Okay. I think I got it right now. 'Cause I want the alien, I want the bonus ship to come out, but not during the intro. I think that's what I just did. Ugh. This game is a lot less, was a lot less planned in advance than Find the Frog was, and that's clear to me. I said this before while I was working on Find the Frog, or Find the Flag, not Find the Frog. Find the Frog was not planned out at all. That was a that was tacked on. That was DLC to my own game. Except it wasn't DLC. It was a basic part of the you know. Yeah, I want a new sound there. I want it to. I'm not sure exactly what I want, but I don't want that to be the hit sound. Yeah, I don't know why the explosion animation is not working for the ship, but it's working fine for everything else. Wait, what just happened? I think the bonus ship came out just before. the intro. I like this. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. And disappears and the eye closes. Yes. Okay. That's good. Finally got that working correctly by simply reversing the animation. Originally it wasn't, now it does. But it appears at half the rate. But it's definitely not supposed to appear while the intro text is up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the only thing I need to figure out why it's not doing a thing that should be doing is why the explosion is not exploding. Yeah, I since I tied power ups to the bonus ship, I wanted to have it come out during boss fights, so you didn't get screwed if you died once, get completely screwed if you died once during the boss fight. But I have the ship coming out half as frequently during boss fights than it comes out during regular fights. That's good. That's good. Ship new. Okay, why is this? What should be the preload? Ah, okay. Okay, no, I'm going to. I just want to look at this here. Right, I did name the normal three-way. I don't know why it was easier to draw them backwards and then reverse it than it was to. It's fine. It's all fine. Ship. What am I doing? Okay. In fact, what I wanted to do has nothing to do with any of this. No. Now that I've done some editing, what I wanted to do was. I don't think you can see this, can you? No, it doesn't show up there. It's a different window. What I wanted to do is export it. So I want to export this. I believe I want export project. That's it. And we're going to make a new folder. We're going to call it Alpha 6. I'm going to export with debug. Go. It is packed. It is exported. I want to take a look at this now while I can still, play with it. While I'm still on the air. I don't like messing with things when I'm not on the air. Because for you, the viewer, you get to see all my mistakes and other stuff there. Anyway, so the project is projected. We'll close that again. And I head on over to my itch.io game. And we, wait, I need to go back to, I can't upload it yet. I gotta go to the desktop and make some changes. Gotta zip it. Gotta zip it, you. Compress the zip. Alpha 6. Got to remove the boss from the first stage, didn't I? That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. This is an alpha. So if it doesn't look right, then that's fine. So we're going to go over here and look at it. We're going to see what this game looks like when running from in Firefox. Oh yeah, I did leave the Master Eye as the first boss rather than the first group of enemies. That's fine. Oh, interesting. Okay, he's fine. Well, that's good. He didn't bug out. That's good. It's looking good so far. Yeah, always thought the mask. Oh, yes. Very good. Very good. Oh, yeah. And the shots look better when they're not, when they don't have the hitbox over them. It's pretty good, actually. See, that looks wrong. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's set to the wrong size. Ooh, jerky. Now. Oh, I should set it so you can't die while the boss is exploding, but whatever. This guy does kind of remind me of Pac-Man, and that's not a bad thing. This is sort of a more of a classic game homage than I even intended, because I didn't intend the big frog to be Frogger. but it's kind of Frogger. Kind of reminds me of Frogger. Big Frog is named for the legendary creature that haunted Lake Fairview back in the 70s. But um, okay, I'll probably re-upload this later to put the make sure the first stage is not a boss. But yeah, I want to slow down this guy's eye shots. They are way too quick for me to dodge. Yeah. Okay, it's looking good. Not great, but good. Okay, I am very, very pleased with this. I'm always pleased when I program things and it works. I'm not pleased at that. Still no explosion. Still no proper explosion. Yeah, okay, I like that a lot in terms of progression. That the frog will shoot those little mini eyelets at you. Oh, I need to finish animating that one of these days. Forgot that's not what its shot is supposed to look like. It's supposed to have 8 frames or 16 frames even, not two. Yeah, kind of like the it's supposed to be rolling. But anyway, anyway, I will update that later again with the correct first stage. But in the meantime, it's looking good. 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 Okay. Sorry, I was also just got distracted by my own videos and Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sorry, I don't mean to be complimenting myself, but sometimes I take a step back and go, crap, I actually did do a thing, didn't I? Like, this is not, gonna break any, gonna set a records or anything for most original game or best graphics or. But I made a thing. Sometimes I just like to step back and look at it and go, yeah, I made this. I did this. And you can too. This didn't exist before I sat down and started clicking on things and typing words and having ideas. I'm hungry. I don't know why I'm hungry, but I ate today. It's gonna. This be messing things up? Could there be what's messing things up? There's a redundancy here somewhere that is messing something up with messing up something, something's that is mess. And I'm gonna find it. Now I just set this so it blows up after one shot in the correct spot. That's not it. Boss data. For 49. 449. Now here we go. Timeout starting. Yeah, I want to timeout ending. False equals false. Intro equals false. Those are all fine now. That's not where I'm having problems anymore. Just that weird explosion. I feel like it's setting what I need to do. Um, let me try. Let me try. Hang on. Scale x equals 0.5. Scale y equals 0.5. Let me drop this into the explosion routine. Um, drop this into the explosion routine, and then right here. Ooh, right here. Except we're gonna do, here we go. If boss type equals not equal to 2 colon else whoops 1.0 You know? And let me see if what that ruins. Oh, yes, okay. Let's see if this works. First of all, for this guy, oof. Okay. But also, let me check the other bosses. See if I messed anything up there. Okay, once again, no explosion. Let me check the other bosses, make sure they explode correctly. He's a berserk cyclops. That's why he's moved so strangely. Also, because it's a pun on the video game Berserk. He explodes correctly. Okay, everyone explodes correctly except the flagship. Okay. No, I don't know. Okay, the ship is not supposed to be. The alien ship is not supposed to be appearing during while the intro text is up. I guess it doesn't really matter much in the long run, but ow. Ah. Huh. Yeah, and that one does not explode correctly. Not explode correctly. Why? What are you doing? Stop that. Show me things. I love to count things. Okay, so this is not the issue. I'm going to remove this. Um, that's not the issue. And this is also not the issue. Actually, let me check. That looks okay. Let me check my delta loop. I feel like the problem is in this delta loop. Because this loop runs every frame. As a not loop, this function runs every frame. There, that's the problem. Right? If it's greater than 0. Wait, that shouldn't be there to begin with. Let's see. Let's see here. Animation equals piazza. There we go. It should be here. had an extra thing resetting the animation. Now it should work. You know, famous last words and all, but come on. There we go. There we go. It was resetting the animation with on every frame. I was looking in the wrong part. Okay. Pleased is what I am there. This one should be 2 hits, I believe. Probably won't be much more than that in the real game, because as you can see, it's very hard to hit in the right spot, even with rapid fire. Yeah, maybe I'll make it 5 now that because I just said it's hard to hit and then I hit it. Add a few more sound effects. I want some kind of announcement when the little bouncing ball comes out. Part of me wants to put a smiley face on that ball, but for obvious reasons, right? Completely obvious reasons. Just kind of enjoying shooting stuff, really. Huh? That shot is way too fast. There's no way to dodge it, especially since now it tracks you slightly. So I'm going to slow that down just the tiniest bit. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to go back up here. This is 4. This is 1. This is false. I'm going to set that so the first stage is no longer a boss fight. And the other thing I'm going to do is go down to boss and slow down that guy's shot just a little bit. Slow down the Master Eye's shot just a little ever so bit there. Shot type equals 12. Eye fire equals 0. What else? Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I did that properly. Let's see here. Do I have boss? Boss type equals 12? Or shot type equals 12. Okay. So 1, to there it is. Let's let's just get rid of this. Shot speed equals 20. In fact, let me remove it entirely because I set shot speed in the thing that calls it rather than here. So let me do another. That should save it without me having to. Should have made the change without me having to restart it. So let me just go back. This guy's a lot. Anyway. So let me just do some shooting. Some looting and shooting. Without the looting. I'm so glad that that explosion's working right now. I see what I did wrong. Got lucky there. Now, now. Yeah. So in the normal stage order, the frog will and his little eyeball shots will appear before the regular enemies that also shoot the eyeball shots. So he's going to be like the warm up for them. So let's see here. I want him to show me. Oh, that's better. It's just kind of tough. I mean, appropriate for the final boss, but okay. Whew, okay. Man, I'm going to restart this just to make sure the first stage is working again. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. They're back. And they're ridiculously slow shots. They're slightly less slow shots. Yeah, they. No, I intend to make it so nobody, or almost nobody, is going to die on stage one. Very slow shots, only one type of shot. These guys will not be in stage 5 in the final game. So they will be. They won't show up until stage, let me see, 21? So it won't suddenly jump from having only normal shots to having all of the types of shots. Hmm. Okay. I think. What time is it? Okay. I need. Yeah. Whew, okay. I'm just thinking now. I'm running scenarios through my head, and I should probably run them out my mouth. I'm working in my head on the game start routine because right now, the game starts automatically when you load it up, and that's not what I want to have happen in the real game. Yeah, that's not what I want to have happen when the game proper. And of course, there's also no game over scenario. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no game over scenario yet. So, but what I'm gonna do before I do anything else is time for me to make a copy of this thing. Make sure it's space. Okay, just make a quick copy paste. Make sure it's not. Oh, well, that shouldn't have happened. That is an interesting. Apparently, I forgot to remove the shot when it. I forgot to remove the animated hitbox. These guys are worth 30. Yeah, that makes sense. They're worth. These guys aren't worth much. At least not right now. I might make it more. But no, I kind of like them not worth much because that way I have more room to play around with the other things scores. But it means the bosses probably won't be worth more than a couple hundred each either. If I change the score of the bonus, if I change the scoring, I'm gonna need to change the animation on the bonus ship too, so it shows different numbers. I wonder if I could just have it make that a label instead of an animation. Probably could, but I also kind of don't want to because I like the hand drawn font I rather than any of the. But anyway, what I was thinking was when I'm gonna have to put in a routine to start the game over from scratch. Start the game over from scratch, and that will be so the things I have to do are reset the score, reset the stage. Um, okay, features. Nine. Let me put that here. Game reset. So I need to reset the score to 0. Reset lives to starting amount, which I think is okay. This is loud. That's what this is. Let me pause this. No more explosions for now. So reset score to 0. Reset lives to starting amount. That's the easy parts. Uh, and see reset stage number to 1. 9D reset. Hang on. Let me see what that variable is called. There's a variable that increases as the game goes on. Specifically, the variable max number of shots enemies can fire, but it's not directly tied to anything. It goes up kind of on its own, and I need to reset that. See here. It's max. Five equals 4. Which one's 4? Oh, right. Right, max shots. I want A max shots. Perfect. So where is the one? That's it. So yeah, here it is. This is the thing that sets max shots higher every 5 stages. And so we want A max shots reset to 5. There's probably an easier way to do that. Let's see here. I want if stage is greater than 15, then A max shots equals 5 plus. So it doesn't start till 20. Int, uh, hang on, hang on, int 5 plus stage percent 5. No. Stage slash 5. Yeah. It's giving me a warning because it's integer division. I want integer division. So, stage squared in 15, 1, 2, plus stage 5. So, at 20, that'll be 6. At 25, it'll be 7, which is the same as now. Else, A max shots equals 5. And this is a warning because it's integer division. Yes. The whole point of putting the int in there is that I want it to be integer. I wanted to discard the decimal part. So that's not a warning. Warning me about the thing I'm trying to make it do is not. I think that work. I think that's right. I think that'll work correctly. Um, I think that is correct. So yeah, things I need to do. Food. Forgot what I just changed. Oh, right. The number of shots on the screen. So it shouldn't make a difference until you get to level 20. So when in the final stage order, stages 1 through 5 will have normal 1 through 4, because stage 5 will be a boss. But stages 1 through 4 will have normal enemies with just the zigzag shots. 11, 6 to 9 will be the zigzag shots and the explodey bombs. 11 to 14 will be uh, also, I just got a message here. Hang on a second. What am I been messaged? Oh, okay. It's something fun. That okay. Whoa, stop. Whoa, stop. Hold on. It's okay. We're gonna close that and I'll look at it later. That will probably be important at some point in the very near future. But oh, okay. Okay, why is that guy going by? Okay, that's not right. Yeah, I need to slow that down even more. There's not enough since it's the only shot that it fires without warning and it aims for you, so it must. I have to make it a little slower. Just slower and slower and slower. Anyway, yeah, here we go. 11 to 15 has all three shot types. 11 to 14 has all three shot types. That's where I was when I got distracted on listing how the shots are going to work. And then I realized nothing changes at stage 15. And that's when I want it to change. Or stage 16. Stage 16 should have, I mean, this is stage 16, but this is not the final order. I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep repeating it. Stage 16 is when you should start having more shots on the enemy should start having more shots on the screen at once. So there we go. That sets max shots. There we go. Now I don't have to reset max shots manually. It should set it normally, but that's what I want to see here. I want to kill these guys, get to the next set of normal enemies, and see how many shots they're dropping. Ah, that may be too easy. Well, I guess part of it's that none of these guys have their full hit points. That guy should just have a crap ton of hit points. Let's try. Hang on a second. Over here. Spade. Wait, what is wrong here? Oh, right. That's fine. That's fine. That's supposed to look. That's supposed to be green. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Slightly slower shots. Oh, there's the other problem. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I realize it's not the speed. Shoot that again. Look how wide the hitbox is. How come I never noticed that before? Hitbox should not be that wide. Uh, yeah, that's part of the problem. That's why it's so hard to dodge. The hitbox is twice as wide as the actual shot. So let me see here. Shot world. I want shot type equals 11. So yeah, the shot type equals 12. Yeah, get your. Let me see. Let's try this again. I mean, that shot's obviously not already shot, but there! I had that thing too wide. No wonder. So yeah, let me speed the shot up again, because the shot type. Now I feel better speeding the shot up again. Okay, back up to 20. Okay, should be easier to dodge now. Should be not ridiculous to dodge that shot. Oh yeah, look at all these. Yeah, it's firing a lot more now, which is good. That's what I want. That is what I want. Whoop, ow. Okay, okay. Pretty hard. That's good. It's supposed to be hard. I'm at negative 37 lives. Look at that. I would have to set it so while the enemy is exploding, I can't be hit. But I'll figure that out. That needs to be in. Oh, I think the easiest way to do that is to move my hitbox rather than have the every shot check. But yeah, let me get around to the Master Eye again, see. I should make it so you can't fire during the boss's intro either. Ow. Okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted, per se. Yeah, let's slow that shot down to 15. Uh, whoa, 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 whoa. I want to look at the Master Eye again. I'm going through all these other guys first. Homing shot's actually the worst for this guy, it appears, because Mr. Eye. Yes, okay. That's dodgeable. That one is dodgeable. Ah, okay. There we go. Speed 15 is dodgeable. Oh,
You have some AAA batteries.
um, I thought we did.
Thought we did too. Can't find them.
Hmm.
I thought you might have them over here, but okay.
That's the saga of the batteries. Um, do I have AAA batteries over here? Now comes the real question. Maybe I do. Nope, that's enough batteries. That's a 10. Yeah, now comes the exciting part where I look for some batteries. It's not going to take that long. Glance about, and that's a sword. That's vinegar. Those are vitamins. Oh, maybe. Wait, I see something that says Energizer on it. Maybe. Nope, those are A76 batteries. Very different.
Very different.
Very, very different. No, nope, I don't see any AAA batteries.
All
I know there's some in this apartment, but I mean this mansion made of pixels. But
Okay.
yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Actually, kind of needed that brain break right there. Anyway, so love programming, but brain. I'm gonna try and this is did I set? Yeah, right. I was in the middle of. Oh no, I don't think so. No, no, no. Well, I was in the middle of thinking of what would happen, what I need to do to game reset. And okay, yeah, reset the score to 0, reset lives to starting amount, reset the stage number to 1, reset a max shots to 5. Should be handled now. Because yeah, it was changing it based on the stage, but it didn't reset it at any point. Now it's based procedurally on the stage number. So resetting the stage number will also reset max shots. And I think I want easy enough to dip in here with right, extra lives. There's gonna be extra lives every I think 5,000 seems to be the best number considering the current scoring system. I just need to decide how many points the bosses will be worth. It can't be worth too much, especially if I've set it at 5,000. I could do it like 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000 for the Master Eye. In fact, let's do that. Let's set that right now as the as tentative values. I want to do it here, so I want to increase the score. No, right, right. It's not space. Okay, it's capital. Sitting here trying to remember. Also, yes, I see that typo. It's just confusing that my 5 bosses are not in order numerically. So yeah, my bosses are not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. They're 10, 4, 3, 1, 2. The spaceship is 10 because I wasn't sure I was going to use it, which I think all my listeners heard me babble on about when I created it. Yeah, I could have and maybe should have made it the same shape and size as all the other bosses. I probably still could. I would have eliminated a lot of problems with scale. Because I think pretty sure like the Munchers. I think all the Muncher sprite's only 16 by 16. That's not right. Okay, yeah, no, all the bosses are 256 by 256, except for the Gorf ship, which is 32 by 8. It is tiny. Do I still have my soda here? I do. So yeah, I could totally see, but it's fine. I know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I would still need to adjust the size of the hitbox though. But I could do that just as I'm doing it now. It's the same hitbox, just shrunk. Start this again because I want to watch. I want to. I realize I have a player one, but the score says player one, but I didn't intend this to ever have a player two. I think I'll just leave it player one for the sake of the reference. But okay, let's see. Oh, I messed something up there. No, I didn't. Okay, right. I said the score wouldn't increase until after the explosion ends. Ow. Yes, okay, yeah. It explodes, and then when the explosion's done, the score goes up. That was the intention. I don't know how I forgot that between in the 2 seconds between me actually doing it and me playing the game. You have 600. Yeah, 5,000 should actually be okay, considering bosses are rare. I've gone 10 stages without getting to 5,000 yet. Without getting anywhere near 5,000. Oh, dangle. I want to see how long it takes me to get to 5,000. How many stages? Aha. Hi. More cowbell. Hello, Locutus of Ofnord. Oh, those frogs, they'll get you. Welcome. Welcome to me babbling for several hours randomly. I mean coding. I mean both, really. Today's been a fun little bit of bug fixing. Bug fixing a few conceptual things. Right, I want to shoot this guy and yep, that's when I yeah, the hold on a second. Batteries are apparently being used somehow. There's probably some in the remote, but we need those. Deny. Okay. I'm pretty sure all the toys use 9 volts. Oh, wait, you're thinking of different types of. Oh, no. Well, sleep's good. With the time change yesterday, yeah, I think I'm a little. I feel loopy. So I don't feel sleepy today. I feel loopy. Even though I probably didn't get enough sleep last night. I rarely do. 6250, right? Yeah, I think 5,000. I think 5,000 points, but will be perfect. Yeah, 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 yeah. I used to own several toys, and I Scrabble sensor. Look it up sometimes. I that had a plug. I don't think we ever used batteries for that thing. Wow, it blew me up. Wait, I'm stage 21. That's one of the things I wanted to test. See how many shots are. I'm at negative 19 lives. This is like playing Cat Mario here. I am probably not playing as cautiously as I could because I know I have infinite lives. So, also, I've never been great at shooting games, so I made a game I can't play. Look at all those shots. Love it. And now you have me thinking of Scrabble Sensor. I used to really enjoy that playing with that. That was a wasn't really Scrabble. It was just Scrabble branded, but basically a guess the word where it would tell you how many you have right and how many are in the right place, and Wordle. It was Wordle, except it wasn't 5 letters. It wasn't all guaranteed to be 5 letters. Could be up to 9 letters. I think it had a pretty big dictionary. I do want there to be a little sound when Teramos, I keep forgetting his name, Terrarata, when he shoots his little bouncy ball. Frog should have a pew when it fires its lasers. Do some sound effect. I may do that right now because I think I've done all the coding I'm going to do for a while. For a while, anyway. So let's new. Let's let's head over to Pixabay and just get over there, and then I will pull Pixabay open over here so you can see what I'm looking at. Boop. Search for sound effects. Clink. I want sort of a no, no, no. I don't really want a clink. I want metal. Let's metal. Okay. Oh, oh dear. Oh no. Ah. Oh no. No. What are you doing? No. 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 I tried that one. This one squeak. That worries me. No. Okay. I kind of like that one. Let me. Let me in fact use that one. Impact. Oh, oh, you can't. Um. Hmm. Ah, desktop audio is turned down. That's why. Let's turn that up. Oh, you're lucky you didn't hear some of those effects. Did you hear that one? Oh, ow. Oh, broken. Oh. No, no, no. Spell impact. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, please, no. Grab that one. Wait, is that the same one I just downloaded? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I want a little short hit sound, and yeah, one that's not that loud is pretty good. No, no. Can you hear these sound effects now, by the way? Are they coming through? Electric impact. Um, I don't want that for this game, but I want that sound effect, so I'm downloading it.
Locutus of Nord. Said,
Oh,
I'm not really hearing them.
huh. I turned it up pretty loud. Is desktop audio not playing? Let me minimize this window a little bit and then hit. Let's see here. Let me light up. Let me, there we go. It looks like it's coming through. See it on my
Locutus of Nord. Said,
ooh.
now that I heard.
Some of these are pretty ear breaking or gross. Yeah. No. Scary impact. Oh yeah, it's terrifying. I'm terrified.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder.
Okay, okay, I get it. I get the idea. Downloading that one for reasons which will become obvious later. It's a secret tool which will help us later. No. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to do some
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder.
Oh,
alert.
yes, that's
Intruder
perfect.
alert. Intruder.
Not for 25 straight seconds, but that's pretty good right there. Anyway. What was the laser? Now I'm downloading laser. Thanks, Ahmed. Laser. Downloading that one too. Whoosh Saber Laser. Not to be confused with Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one I used for my game right there.
Locutus of Nord said, "What are you trying to find a sound effect for?"
Several things. The frog's eye fire, the the uh the Cyclops bouncing ball attack, and there was another one, wasn't there? Right. What was I trying to find sound effects for? It's a good question. No, bouncing ball attack, the frog's eye lasers, the Master Eye's big ass laser, and a new sound for when you shoot the boss, because it sounded too much like the regular hitting enemy noise, and I didn't like that. So when we hit a boss, it sounds like this. Hit. The boss hit sound sounds like this right now.
Locutus of Nord said, "What if the frog's eye lasers sounded moist?"
Should sound moist, I guess. Ew, moist. Moist isn't a good word. Sounds. Drop all these in here. There we go. Now we got a whole bunch of new sound effects. Playing. Okay. Replacing that one with, I forget which one I'm replacing one with, but I'll find it. I'll find it. Load sounds. Why can are these not in order of okay, whoosh saber is the is that it? Okay, that's the frogs. That's it. That's a terrible name. Why does it start with U? Bring that up a bit. Ah! No. Okay. Okay, that'll do. We want new sound effects for boss. Child node, audio stream player. I'm gonna call this frog laser. More than meets the eye. Frog laser, robots in the frog. Wait,
Locutus of Nord said. What if it screamed have at you, with each shot? Laughing face.
maybe. Where are you? I don't know what order these are in. This makes no sense. Load. Let's do load. Sounds okay. Ah, yes. That's the one I want. Yeah. Okay. What? Add child node. Audio stream player. Eye shot. The sheriff. Ha ha ha. Eh. Okay, it's that one. It's that one. We can't even see what I'm typing here, can we? No, but we can. There we go. Just gonna change the hit flash color a little so it's not quite so dark. But anyway, yeah, okay. Got some new sound effects. Let's put them in there, see what they sound like, see what they look like, see how it works. No, it's that's not how it goes. $. I shot the sheriff. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot a froggy frog. Wait, I did shoot the frog. Boy, did I shoot the frog. And we're gonna see what this sounds like once I get to um where's all my windows? Where have you gone, all my windows? There we go, that's the one I want to be looking at. So just listen. Listen to the explosions. No, I don't want the homing shot. Okay. Okay, that's a funny sound. I'm not sure if I like it as the hit sound for the bosses, but we'll see. I want a sound for the when it shoots the bouncing ball, but I don't have one yet. I want to edit the one of those sounds I download before I use it. Ah, yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like sounds like hitting the. Well, let me. I'll do that. But yeah, it's the next two guys that now have new sound effects. So we're gonna listen to that. You're a musician, McMahon. You listen to notes. Now listen. No. I mean, I like it, but there's that delay. So actually doesn't you don't hear the sound effect till the lasers actually disappear. There's a slight pause at the beginning of the sound effect file that I hoped wouldn't be too bad, but it's yeah. So I think I do like it. I think I will use it, but I need to edit it. I might have to do the same thing here. Oh no, that's exactly right. That is exactly correct. Rumble of Death. Okay. I'm amused. I am very amused. Now, I don't know how to edit sounds on this. I don't have my sound editor that I have on my nice little Mac. I have a sound recorder. I guess I could use CapCut to edit that sound effect. Several of those sound effects. Good. Start creating. I don't want to put this on there because it has some of my username stuff on there. My computer's actual username. But I bet I could save this. I could just save it as is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. No, no. So yeah, there we go. I've now made a sound effect. 330. Let's put it there. I'm going to take that laser sound, that frog laser sound, and gonna load sounds. 330. Whoop! No, no, no. Wrong one. Hee hee hee. No, that's not it. I want 330. Should be the same sound, but I took out the half-second delay at the beginning. And the other one I want to edit while I have a moment. What if it screamed "have at you" with each shot? It's a frog. It should scream ribbit. No, I said ribbit, not ronk ronk. Wow. Pixabay, you have failed me. That's a burp. Giant frog. Hmm. Now you said that, I want that as the laser sound of the frog. I'll have to edit it down to one ribbit, but yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. You have that intruder alert sound that I want as well. I don't want all that much of an intruder alert sound. Like one, what? Come back here. It's just one little tiny intruder alert.
Intruder alert.
Zoom in a little so I can see that. Ah, yes.
Intruder alert.
Now, why do I want a sound that says intruder alert for a bouncing ball? The reason's obvious. The reason is completely obvious. What's the other sound I wanted to edit? I had the frogs. I wanted the frogs. I don't think I put that in the right folder yet. Sounds. Downloads. No, the croaking frogs in there. I'll go over to CapCut. Import. I think I can put this up on the screen now that it's no longer showing. Now it's no longer showing my entire file system. Where are those darn frogs? Were they under D? Yes. Frog sounds are, of course, under D. Why? Because they're from Dragon Studio, so of course they're under D. It's going to cut it down to one little ribbit. At the beginning. And export. And lag. Lag and crash and crash. Okay, export. And open folder. Sounds. Okay. And we don't need that anymore. Okay. And now we're going to go over here. We're going to take Frog Laser. Let's load. I'm going to load. Should have named these better, but I'm pretty sure that was 332. Let's see here. Yep. iShot stays the same. We make a new sound file, add child node, audio stream player, OShot. OShot will have sound effect. 331. I think that's the right one.
Intruder alert.
That's the right one. Probably gotta change that sound, but not change it. I want to edit it further, but not in CapCut and not necessarily on stream. Oh yeah. Here's a voice editor I can use. Voice changer. Hope it doesn't use too much AI. Ugh. Anyway. Find OShot. No? Okay. That's it. Hepagos. That's it. Okay. Yes, the bouncing eye shot. So let's take a look or listen. And a do. And a do waka do. Do 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 do. do. Take a look. Or more importantly, take a listen. Ow, can't believe I died right there. I think I want this guy's shots to also have sound effects. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to not have the hit sound when you blow them up. But anyway, this guy.
Intruder alert.
Yes.
Intruder alert.
Yes.
Intruder alert.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that clang sound.
Intruder alert.
Yeah,
Intruder alert.
I want to make that more robotic sounding, but that's the voice clip I want.
Intruder alert.
Locutus of Nord said,
Intruder alert.
will the border be invisible when the game is done?
Oh yeah, those hitboxes will all be invisible. I mean, it also will be, if you mean that gray border, it'll look like this, yeah. That's the window border, not the game border. Okay, now I want to hear what this sounds like. It may not be loud enough.
Locutus of Nord said, no, I mean the boxes on every sprite.
Oh yeah, those won't be there. If you look at the game on itch.io, they're not there. That's just for debug, so I can see the hitboxes. Anyway, yes, the frog ribbits at you now. That's much better than a laser sound. Lights are going on and off in here. I don't know what's happening. Help. It's dark and spooky. Ah, dark and spooky. Oh. Okay, I do like that sound. I think I want to make it a little lower in volume, but I do like that roaring sound for its big-ass shot. I can do that right here. iShot. Volume dB. Let's turn it down to like negative 3.5. That's good. I shouldn't have. That's fine. Let me go through it again. I think I'm going to replace the frog sound again, if only because I want to make it deeper. I think I'm not going to download a new sound. I'm going to edit the sound I have further to make it deeper. Because it's a big frog. Big frogs have a deep voice.
Locutus of Nord
Who said that?
said, I think some of them, like the frog, might really benefit from randomly cycling through a few similar sounds.
Yeah, that's true. That intruder alert amuses me, but it's also repetitive. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Hang on a second. Explosion. Second. Oh, before I get back to the game. He. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry.
Intruder alert.
He. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Intruder alert.
I want to hit stop.
Intruder alert.
Okay. I definitely want a few different. I mean,
Intruder alert.
that's not the final sound effect anyway, so I'm not too concerned with that.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
So I want to see what the final sound effect is, but yeah, I think a few different frog noises would be a good idea. But I don't think I want to add them all on the stream here. Too many windows. Also, I think I want to move. No. I want Frog Laser to play. I want Frog Laser to play here. I want the sound effect be at the beginning. And I want iShot's volume to be even a little lower than that. Oh, I bet I could turn the Frog Laser. Oh, I know. Hang on a second. I've got ideas for the Frog Laser. Equals rand f range 0.2 1.0. Let's see if that does it for the frog. Okay, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop this and restart it so I don't have to. So if I'm playing with things, I don't have to play through the whole game every single time. Let's put the frog first. Let's see if this worked the way I thought it did. That is more or less what I wanted. That is more or less what I had in mind. Random croaking noises. Random croaking pitches. Same, literally the same sound, but so until I download some more frog sounds, that'll do for now. See, I don't want to edit all these sounds on the air. Live on camera. Intruder alert. Because yeah, that's.
Intruder alert.
I want it to sound more 8-bit voice. In fact, I could probably. There's probably a website where I can have it say what I make an 8-bit voice. Not like Microsoft's terrible voices. I want even worse voices than that. I want a 1980s style voice synthesizer. Not a 2026 style voice synthesizer where it pretends to be a real voice and gets it very wrong. I think it gets a little too slow, but
Locutus of North said. Flight of the Navigator clips. Locutus of Nord said. Compliance.
there we go. Froggy, we're going here right from bone. Let's see what we got here. Froggy sounds. Yeah, there we go. Now let me look at Flight of the Navigator sounds in case you think I wasn't listening. Compliance.
Admiral Cage said. What program do you use for reading chat?
It's a website called what is the website called? Just Speech Chat. Speechchat.com. It reads it. You hook it up to a Twitch account, and it reads stuff for you. It doesn't read everything, though.
Me said. https://www.speechchat.com. Admiral Cage said. Tidy.
Heidi. I know I've given away one of my secrets here, but that's not really a. Oh. Huh. Okay. Got frogs. Anyway, now that we have frogs singing in the background, I think I'm gonna go edit some sound effects off the stream and finish working, edit some video stuff off the stream and frogs. Let me lower the volume there again. I think I'm done frogging around for the day. I will be back probably on Wednesday.
Said. I have noticed that it does not.
It does not. Static. That what does not. Yeah, speech chat doesn't read everything, unfortunately. If there's a special message, it skips it, and that so sometimes I will miss messages even with speech chat. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. No, what if I make it low? Too much. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. Also doesn't even show up on the speech chat page. If you look at it, it will not show. Does not show everything. So sometimes if there's a special message, I will not hear it. That's why I do try to glance at chat too to make sure I'm not missing anything. That the speech that frog is killing me. I gotta kill this frog. Hang on a second. Yeah, I need another new hit sound effect. I don't like that one. I might have to make. I know the sound effect I have in mind, but it also that's. I don't want to just take it from the game it's from. It's too recent. Okay, it's 40 years old, but that's still too recent. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. It is time for dinner. It's time for editing. It's time for dinner editing. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Anyway, good night and intruder alert. I'm not sure I'll be here on Wednesday, but I believe Wednesday is the 1st of April. And
Oculus of Nord said, thanks for stream.
you're very welcome. So there's a game jam starting this week, and I think I'll be working on that instead of this for the next couple of weeks, and then I'll get back to this, and I'll have forgotten everything I did. So tune in Wednesday, and I'll be streaming stuff. See you then.